Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah to all the students. Welcome to another G1 Holy Quran class. Just a quick reminder that every student must enter the class with the correct ID. If your ID is not correct, then we will send you to the waiting room for you to correct it. So make sure that your IDs are correct. Jazakallah. So now we are going to start our class with the recitation of the Holy Quran. Could I request the support teacher to please pick a student for the recitation?
G1315, please unmute yourself.
G1315. Assalamu alaikum.
G1339, please unmute yourself.
G1339.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Could you recite for me the following verse? Start with Tawaz and Tasmiyah.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma inni as'aluka ilman nafi'ah.
Translation.
Oh Allah, I ask you for beneficial knowledge.
Jazakallah. Well done. You recited mashallah very well. Just quick, I would like to highlight one thing, that the hamza, it carries a fatha. So we only prolong it for 1 second. As'aluka. Could you pronounce it again? Okay, I think we have lost the connection. So all the students bear in mind that fatha dhamma kasra should only be prolonged for 1 second. As'aluka. So now we will move on to the next part of our class. I will quickly go through the etiquettes. Every student must have done their ablution, are wearing clean clothes, have head covering, and are in a quiet place with your parents, and have entered the class with the correct ID. So today we are going to be revising our previous lessons of Huruf al-Lin and Hamza Sakin. So before we practice the exercises, let's quickly go through what does this mean. So Huruf al-Lin means soft elongation. And there are 2 letters of Lin, which are Ya and Vaw. There are certain conditions which need to be placed for this Ya and Vaw to become a Lin letter. So the first condition is that the Vaw and Ya should always carry a Sakun. They should always be a Sakin letter. As you can see, this Ya here, my highlighter is not working, but I hope everyone can see this Ya carries a small mini dal, I would say. This dal is called a Sakun. So a Ya carries a Sakun, so it's a Sakin letter, Ya Sakin. Same here, the Vaw, you can see here, the Vaw also carries a Sakun, a Sakin, so it becomes a Sakin letter, a Ya Sakin. So this is the first condition. For Ya, for a Lin letter, should always carry a Sakun. So there are 2 letters of Lin, Ya and Vaw. And the first condition is that they always must carry a Sakun on top. And the second condition is that before the Ya Sakin or Vaw Sakin, the letter must always carry a Fatha. So you can see here, before the Ya Sakin, we have a blank letter. We don't have a letter, but there's a Fatha here. So we can see that the Lin should always have Fatha here. And when we join, we have to prolong, slight round it for 2 seconds. So let's practice this. Before practicing, I will just quickly go over it. As you can see here in the first box, the vowel carries a sukoon, and before the vowel there's a alif, and it carries a fatha. So this vowel is acting as a vowel here. So we are going to prolong this when we join it with alif for around 2 seconds. Ow. So the sound is a bit ease of sound, a bit extending it and a bit rounded. Ow. Same here, the ya, it carries a sukoon. So it has become ya sakin here. And before the ya sakin, we have a letter which carries a fatha. So we are going to join it with ya sakin. And this ya is acting as ya lean here. And so we are going to prolong it for 2 seconds. Hi. So it's kind of like a soft sound. We are just prolonging it when we join it together. Same with here, the second box. We have ha fatha, and it is followed by vowel sakin. So this vowel lean here, we are going to prolong it for 2 seconds. How. Same here. La sakin, ya sakin. And before the ya sakin, we have a letter carrying fatha, which is lam. So we are going to join it and prolong it for 2 seconds. Lay. So what we have learned in our classes that there are 2 letters of lean, vowel and ya. And the lean letters must always carry a sukoon, which is the small dal, which you can see on top. And the ya sakin and vowel sakin, before this, the letter should always carry a fatha. So this ya and this vowel becomes a vowel lean and ya lean. And we join it and prolong it for 2 seconds. I hope it's clear for everyone. It might sound a bit tricky, but it's very easy. We will practice this together, and inshallah we can improve in our pronunciation. So let's practice this now. Can I request the support teacher for a student, please?
G1399, please unmute yourself.
G1399. Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. So did you understand what I was saying right now about the huruf al-lin?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. So can you recite for me the first line here? Start with tawad and tasmiyah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يوم
Yes.
لا
Low. It's kind of a round sound you're making. Low.
لو
Yes, well done. Next. How.
حوله
Yes. Hawlahu.
حوله
Yes, next.
لسوف
Yes.
البعد
Al-mautu.
الموت
Yes, well done. So that was excellent. Could you tell me that what are the letters of lean, which I told?
to count
Yes, 2 counts. And do you know what letter here? This is highlighted. Is it ya, which is here, a huruf al-lin, or vowel?
it's a year.
Okay. It's a vowel here, which is acting as huruf al-lin because it carries a sukoon. Okay.
Okay.
And how long do we prolong it when we join it?
For 40 count.
Yes, well done. That was excellent. Jazakallah. Could I have another student on the mic?
G1403, please unmute yourself.
G1403. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Could you recite for me the second line? Start with Tawad and Tasmiyah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم غدوا
غدوا.
غدوا
Yes.
تولوا
تولوا.
تولوا داروا
Yes.
دخ
طغوا.
دخوا
Yes.
لو
أولى.
أولى
Yes, well done. Could you recite for me these two words again?
دغوا
طغوا.
دغوا
Yes.
أولى.
Yes, well done. I would like to ask you that, can you tell me here which letter highlighted is huruful-lin? Is it ra or vaw?
Wow.
Yes, well done. And when we join, do we prolong it or no? Yes, we do prolong it. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes. And how long do we prolong it for?
2 seconds.
Yes. So we don't just prolong it, we make kind of a rounded, soft sound. تروا.
تروا
تولوا.
تلول
تول.
تول
لو.
لو
تولوا.
تولوا.
Well done. That was perfect. Jazakallah. Can I have another student?
G1451, please unmute yourself.
G1451. Assalamu alaikum.
G1470, please unmute yourself.
G1470.
G1413, please unmute yourself.
G1413.
Waalaikumsalam.
Assalamu alaikum. Could you recite for me this line? Start with Tawad and Tasmiyah.
أعوذ بالله الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
تنسون.
تنسون
Yes. فأوعى.
فأوعى
Yes. يوما.
يوما يسقون
يسقون.
يسقون
Yes. فوقهم.
فوقهم.
Yes. Can you repeat this word again? يسقون.
يسقون
يسقون.
يسقون.
Yes, well done. Also, could you tell me here that which letter highlighted here? Is it the blue or the red one, which is huruful-lin?
Red.
The red one is not حروف اللين? Is it the blue one?
Yes.
Yes, it's the blue one. Even though we have two letters of huruf al-lin, which is waw and ya, but they should always carry the small sukoon. Okay,
Yeah.
you can see. And
Okay.
can you tell me how long do we prolong it? Is it 2 seconds?
Yeah.
Yes. So when we join this together, we have to prolong it for 2 seconds and need to be a soft, rounded sound. Yawman,
يوم
yawman.
يوما.
Yes, well done. That was excellent. Jazakallah. Could we have another student? Jazakallah.
G1491, please unmute yourself.
G1491. Assalamu alaikum.
G1304, please unmute yourself.
G1304.
Sorry, I keep pressing the button.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Could you recite for me this first line? Start with Tawud and Tasmiyah.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. حيث
حيث
حيث ليلة
ليلة
ليلة فكيف
yes شهرين
شهرين
yes
رأيت.
yes, well done. That was excellent. Could you tell me here which letter is huruf al-lin? Is it the kaf or the ya?
Yeah.
Yes, well done, ya. And can you tell me the reason why ya is huruf al-lin?
Because it has a sukoon on top.
Yes, that's well done. And because the kaf carries a
Fatah.
yes, well done. That was perfect. And can you tell me how long we prolong it for?
2 seconds.
2 seconds. That's right. So can you quickly pronounce these 3 words again?
Okay. حيث ليلة فكيف.
Yes, well done, Jazakallah. Could I have another student on the mic?
Lafis.
Allah Hafiz, Jazakallah.
G1527, please unmute yourself.
G1527, Assalamu alaikum.
G1537, please unmute yourself.
G1537, Assalamu alaikum. Could you recite for me the second line?
Okay. أين.
Start with Tawaz and Tasmiyah, please.
الحمد لله رب العالمين.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
بسم الله
بسم
الرحمن
الله
الرحيم.
الرحمن الرحيم.
Yes. أتينا.
أتينا
Yes.
بيتي
Yes.
بين
Yes.
فأين
Yes.
غير
Well done. That was excellent. You recited well, mashallah. I would like to ask you, can you tell me the two letters of huruf al-lin?
I wasn't here for that lesson.
Oh, you weren't here. Okay, that's fine. Just so I will tell you, the two letters of huruf al-lin are Vav and Ya. Do you remember this rule?
Yes.
Yes. So could you tell me here, we have a kaf and a ya. Which letter is acting as lean here?
Yeah.
Yeah, well done. And why is it haruful lean? Can you tell me?
Because it has the sukoon on top.
Yes. And the letter kaf. Kaf, what does it carry?
A fatah.
Yes, well done. So how long do we prolong this for when we
2
join?
seconds or 2 counts.
2 seconds, 2 counts. Well done. Can you quickly recite for me these, sorry, this just confused. These 3 boxes again from Adaina?
Okay. At-Dayna. Baytiya. Bayna.
Yes, that was excellent. Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Could I have another student on the mic, please?
G1561, please unmute yourself.
G1561.
G1544, please unmute yourself.
G1544.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Could you recite for me the last line? Start with
Okay.
Tawud and Tasmiyah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم مؤمن مؤمن
Muminaini.
مؤمنين كيدا
Quraishin.
قريش بدين أين
Yes, Ainun. Ainun.
أين
Yes, well done. Could you, I would like to ask you that what are the 2 letters of huruf arlin?
ومدي
The Vav is one of the huruf arlin letters. Yes. Vav and yeah, yes, well done. And can you tell me when we join, do we prolong it? How long do we prolong it for?
2 seconds
2 seconds. That's right. So can you recite for me the 3 boxes again by following this?
okay مؤمنين
Yes.
كيدا
Quraishin.
قريش
Yes, well done. That was excellent. Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz.
الله حافظ
Okay, can I have another student for the practice?
G1584, please unmute yourself.
G1584.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Could you recite for me the first line here? Start with Tawad and Tasmiyah, please.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يوم لا حوله
Hawlahu.
حوله
Yeah, this is, do you know what this is? On top of
Um,
ha, inverted dhamma.
inverted dhamma.
Yes, so we prolong it for 2 seconds. Hawlahu.
Hawlahu lasawfa
Yes,
al-mautu.
yes, well done. Could you quickly tell me the 2 letters of huruf al-lin?
Ya and wow.
Yes, well done. And can you tell me here that how long do we prolong this for when we join with waw, sakin?
2 seconds.
Yes, that's right, 2 seconds. Can you quickly recite for me the 3 boxes again with following this rule?
Okay. Yawma
Yes,
law hawlahu.
yes, well done. That was excellent. Jazakallah.
Jazakallah
Allah,
al-hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Could I have another student, please?
G1596, please unmute yourself.
G1596.
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Could you recite for me this line? Start with Tawud and Tasmiyah, please.
A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ghadaw,
غدوا.
ghadaw,
Yes, so we do not prolong this fatha of ghain. غدوا.
ghadaw,
Yes,
tawallaw,
yes,
daraw,
yes,
tawaw,
yes,
awla.
yes. Well done, mashallah. Could you tell me hurufulin? What are the 2 letters of hurufulin?
Is it um alif and waw?
Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
What are the
ya lin,
yes and
waw lin?
yes? Well done. So if you get this question, then what are the 2 letters of hurufulin? They are ya lin and waw lin. So well done. And can you tell me quickly that how long do we prolong?
You prolong them for 1 second, 2 seconds.
2 seconds. That's right. So can you quickly recite these 3 boxes again? غدوا.
Ghadaw,
Yes.
tawallaw,
تولوا.
tawallaw,
Yes.
daraw.
Yes. Well done. That was excellent. Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz.
Hafiz.
Okay, so I will quickly cover the second lesson that we had covered previously in class. We had covered about the Hamza Sakin. So some words of the Holy Quran contain alif or Hamza Sakin. As you can see here, I've highlighted this alif. It carries a sukoon on top. So this would be called Hamza Sakin. This Hamza should be pronounced with a soft jerk from the bottom of the throat. So we have to also make sure that we do the jerk. For example, I'm going to do this thought that the jerk will not sound like ain. So we have to differentiate between that. So it's a small jerk, but the sound of alif should stay there. So أخطأنا. This is correct. If I do أخطأنا, that's wrong because I just added the ayn sound. This is not ayn, this is alif, as you can see here. So whenever the alif carries a sukoon, so it becomes hamza sakin. And when we join it with the previous letter, we do a small soft jerk. أخطأنا مأكول. So we have to make sure, that's very important, that the ayn, we don't pronounce it as ayn. Ma, that's wrong. That would be wrong sound. So ma'kulin. So we are now going to practice this as well about the hamza sakin. Could I have another student on the mic, please?
G1604, please unmute yourself.
G1604.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Could you recite for me the first line here? Start with Tawud and Tasmiyah, please.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Lidu.
A'alidu.
Lidu.
Yes.
Imanan
Yes.
utina
Yes.
tu'minuna
Yes.
sawa'un.
Sawa'un. Yes, well done. That was excellent. Could you tell me here that let me just highlight here. You did a small jerk here, which was excellent. Can you tell me why you did the small jerk?
Because there's a hamza there.
That's right. So we just learned about it. So for all the students, you recited very well. Can you repeat this word again for me?
Tu'minuna.
Yes, well done. So if I recited tu'minuna, is it right?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Tur. Is it? Yeah. So I just did the ayn sound, which is wrong. You recited well because you just did the alif with a small jerk, which was right. Tu'minuna. Can you recite it again? Tu'minuna.
Tu'minuna.
Yes, that was perfect. Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz. Could I have another student please on the mic?
G1680, please unmute yourself.
G1680. Assalamu alaikum. Could you recite for me this line of ba? Start with Tawud and Tasmiyah, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
Bahrin.
بحر بالبر
Yes. Burika. Ibrahim. Sabbih. Yes. Aban. Yes. Could you recite these two words again for me? Bahrin. Bilbirri. Bilbirri.
Bilberry.
Yes. Burika.
Burika.
Yes. Do you know why we're prolonging this well? Do you remember? No? Okay, that's okay. Burika.
Burika.
Don't prolong the ka because it's only fatha, so only 1 second. Burika.
Burika.
Yes. Ibrahim.
Ibrahim.
Fasabbih
Fasubeh.
aban.
Aban.
Well done. Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz.
Glafis.
Could I have another student on the mic, please?
G1770, please unmute yourself.
G1770.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Okay.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Okay, could you recite this line? Wallahi.
Wallahi.
Yu'tikum.
Yutikum. There's two
Tus-
people because my brother is talking too.
There are two people?
Yeah, my brother is still talking.
Can you tell your brother to stay quiet because we are reciting Quran?
You have to stay quiet.
Tus'aluna.
Tus'aluna.
Mutrafina.
Wahuwa fina.
Mutrafina.
Mutwafina.
Mutra. It's a ra. Mutrafina.
Mutwafina.
Yes. Sittati.
Sittati.
Ukhtun.
Uftun.
Yes, well done. Could you tell me that what we just learned about huruf al-lin? What are the two letters of huruf al-lin? Can you tell me?
Yeah, but my mum wasn't here, so we couldn't do the Quran class.
We joined a little bit late today.
Oh,
so
that's
we missed this
okay.
part.
Oh, that's okay. Can you see my screen here?
Yeah.
So these are the two huruf al-lin. Ya and
Yeah.
vav.
Wow.
Yes. And so before the ya and vav, the letter must always carry a fatha. You can see
Okay.
here,
Yep.
the lam
Yep.
carries a fatha. So when we're joining it, we will prolong it for 2 seconds. Low.
Low.
Yes. Yawma.
Yawma.
Okay, that was perfect. Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz. Could I have another student on the mic, please?
G1798, please unmute yourself.
G1798. Assalamu alaikum.
G1840, please unmute yourself.
G1840. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Could you recite for me this line of tha? Start with tawud, then tasmiyah, please.
First line.
The tha. Second line.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Sa'arun.
Samarun.
Samarun. Kasiran.
No, we do not pronounce the alif. It just, we do not pronounce it because there's no stroke on top. Kathiran.
Kasiran. Suluta,
Yes.
Asmara,
Yes.
Batta,
Batha.
Basa,
Yes.
Inasan,
Inathan.
Inasan,
Yes, well done. Could you tell me quickly the two letters of huruf al-lin? We just revised it. Do you remember?
no,
Can you see my screen here?
yeah,
Yeah, so the two letters are yaslin and vowlin. Okay?
okay,
Do you remember the rule?
yes,
Yes, so we prolong the letter before the ya and vowel should always carry a fatha. Okay?
okay.
And can you tell me how long do we prolong it?
1 second or
Mm,
2,
is it 1 or 2?
2.
2, that's right. Well done. Could you repeat this word after me? Yawma,
Yoma,
law,
Low,
hawlahu.
Howlahu,
So this is vowel here, which is colored blue. We need to prolong it when we join. Hawlahu.
Howlahu.
Jazakallah. Well done, mashallah.
Can my sister have a turn?
Does she have an ID?
Yes.
What is her ID?
G1415.
G1415. Okay, yes, she can.
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Could you recite for me this second line here? Start with Tawud and Tasmiyah.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Which part should I start from?
From here, second line. Ghadaw.
Ghadaw, tawallaw, taraw, taghaw,
Yes.
awla.
Yes, well done. Can you quickly tell me the two letters of huruf al-lin?
Wow and yeah.
Yes, well done. And how long do we prolong it when we join?
2 seconds or 2 counts.
Yes, well done. That was perfect. Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz.
Hafiz.
Could I have another student on the mic?
G1851, please unmute yourself.
G1851. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Are there two people speaking here? I think I heard it wrong, maybe. Could you recite for me this line of ha? Start with Tawud and Tasmiyah. Assalamu alaikum. G1851. I think there's a problem with your mic. I cannot hear you.
G18, yeah, I think she's muted.
Hello?
Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So could you recite for me the ha line? Start with Tawud and Tasmiyah.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. حافظوا
Hafizun.
حافظ
Yes.
مينا حورا
Hurun.
حورا أفسر
Afasihrun.
أفسر ليمحص
Yes.
غواص.
Yes. Well done. Jazakallah. could you quickly tell me the two letters of huruf al-lin? Do you remember that we just revised today?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Okay. Can you see my screen here?
Yeah.
What are the two letters mentioned here of huruf al-lin?
Walin, Yalin.
Yes, ya-lin and vaw-lin. Okay. Do you
Okay.
remember the rule of huruf al-lin, or you are not there?
I don't remember.
You don't remember, that's okay. So when there's a vowel or ya carries a sukoon, and before that the letter must always carry a fatha. As you can see here, all the letters which are highlighted in red are carrying fatha. They're followed by vaw sakin. So this is vaw-lin here. Okay? So we're going to prolong it and make a round sound for 2 seconds. Hawlahu.
Hawlahu.
Yes, I think you might be hearing this, that when I pronounce it, I make a bit rounded and soft sound. Yawma,
Yawma.
law,
Law.
ghadaw.
Ghadaw.
Yes, well done. Jazakallah. Allah
Zakla.
Hafiz. Could I have another student on the mic, please?
G1312, please unmute yourself.
G1312. Assalamu alaikum.
Absolute silence.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Could you recite for me this line of ha? Start with tawud and tasmiyah, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. خليفة
Khalifatam.
خليفة
Yes.
دخيل
Nakhilin.
نخيل فخور
Fakhurun.
فخور
Fakhurun.
فخور
Yes.
يخرج
Yukhriju.
يخرج
Yes, this is a ra which carries a kasra, so we are not prolonging it, okay? Yukhriju.
يخرج
Yes.
أجرنا أخرنا
Yes.
أخ
Yes. Well done. MashaAllah. Could you quickly tell me the two letters of huruf al-lin?
the wow and ya.
Yes, well done. And can you tell me when there's a vowel-lin and ya-lin, how long do we prolong it?
2 seconds or 2 counts.
Yes, that was perfect. Well done. Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz. Could I have Allah Hafiz? Could I have one last student on the mic, please?
G1333, please unmute yourself.
G1333. Assalamu alaikum.
G1416, please unmute yourself.
G1416. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Could you recite for me this line of Dal? Start with Tawud and Tasmiyah, please.
أبو أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
Yes.
زراثيم
Yes.
زينكم
Can you come closer to the mic so I can listen to you clearly? Dinukum.
دينكم
Yes.
دوني
Yes.
أدخل أدخلني
Yes.
يا يبدوهم
Yes.
بواد
Yes. Well done. That was excellent. Before we conclude, can you quickly tell me the two letters of Huruf al-Lin?
يالين and vowling.
Yes, that was excellent. Well done. Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz. Allah Hafiz. So now we are reaching towards the end of our class. All students must practice the homework that of Huruf al-Lin, which we have learned today, which we have revised today, and about the Hamza Sakin. So Hamza Sakin, I will quickly go through. Hamza Sakin means an alif which carries a sukoon on top. So when we are joining this alif with sukoon, it is called Hamza Sakin. With the previous letter, we do a small jerk. Ma, ma'kulin. So please practice this at home and make sure that the sound of the jerk is not like the sound of ayn. So that's important. Also, the homework is to revise Huruf al-Lin. So make sure there are two letters of Huruf al-Lin, Ya, Lin, and Vowlin. There are two conditions which are important for these letters to become Lin letters. The first is that the letter should always carry a sukoon on top. And the letter which it joins to, the previous letter, must always carry a fatha. So it is always comes before a fatha. And we prolong it for 2 seconds. Law, yawma. So please keep practicing these two rules at home. We are going to conclude our class with the ending prayer. Can I have a student on the mic to recite the prayer, please?
G1428. Please unmute yourself.
G1428.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Could you recite for me this prayer? Start with Tawud and Tasmiyah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم ارحمني بالقرآن العظيم.
Yes, translation.
O Allah, have mercy on me through the Quran the Great. وَاجْعَلْهُ لِي إِمَامًا وَنُورًا وَهُدًى وَرَحْمَةً. And make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Jazakallah. Well done, mashallah. So this concludes our class for today. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.